Hi, good day. So in this video, we will be covering the last chapter of your subject, Basic Accounting, which is completing the accounting cycle. Now, before I start, let me turn off muna my camera para hindi mag-agaw ako ang signal sa internet. Okay, so with that done, let's start, no? So again, to remind everybody about the accounting cycle, so this is the overview of our accounting cycle. Okay, so no, for the first five chapters, we were able to identify the events to be recorded. So muna siya katong pag-introduce sa inyo sa part 3 ni siya nga part katong pag-introduce sa inyo sa katong unsang uh, ato ang mga source documents, and then kung unsa nga events ang ato ang pwede i-record sa ato ang general journal. After that, nag-recording na ito sa ato ang general journal, still chapter 3. And then chapter 4, we were able to post to the ledger, which is in our part, we only utilized the accounts. After that, still in chapter 4, we were able to prepare our trial balance. Okay, so kaning trial balance is what we call our unadjusted trial balance. So before pa ni siya mga adjustments. Now, our adjustments were discussed on your chapter 5, katong recent video nato, no? Which is na-added ang atong accruals deferrals, ang ato ang accumulated depreciation, and then ato ang allowance for doubtful accounts. Okay? So, muna siya ang ato ang nahuman na so far. And then now, sa ato ang last chapter, we will be discussing on how to prepare the worksheet wherein it will help you in preparing your financial statement. Okay? And then, taman lang dayon ta sa closing entries. Because for post-close, pwede na po, closing entries, we will prepare our closing entries, and we will also prepare our post-closing trial balance. Now, this is to check, no, na kung after the closing entries nato kung equal pa ba gyapon ang ato ang debits and credits. Okay? Now for our reversing entries, dili na tayo mag-discuss ana because to make things easier for you. Okay? So ayun. So again, this is the overview of our accounting cycle. Now let's go to our preparation of the financial statements through through worksheet. Okay? So with that, let's have this example, no, as our basis for our discussion. Okay? So this is now what we call our unadjusted trial balance. Kung maka-remember mo, no, sa to ang chapter 4, you were able to prepare na a unadjusted trial balance. Katong after sa kung tibok transactions whole year, no, before pag-recognize sa to ang mga adjustments sa mga accruals, sa mga katong mga wala na bayaran nga salaries, katong na-expire na rent, na-expire na prepaid rent, na-expire na gamit nga supplies, o katong nagamit ng portion sa to ang long-term assets like equipment and building. So nagbuhat na dayon mo og an adjusted trial balance. And then in connection to this, we also have this information on our adjustments at year end. Now you already know how to journalize these adjustments, no? Because this was taught to you during our chapter 5 discussion. So with that in mind, let's go to preparing our worksheet. Okay? So pila ni siya column? This is one, two. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I gotta have some 13 columns now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so same sa ato ang financial statements, no? Even ang ato ang worksheet kay naagap sa title. Okay? So again, sorry. Okay, nagyapon siya title. So, ang title is, again, ang first line is of course the name of the entity. So, atong name siya that is Moises Donduyano Information System. And then, narin tayo worksheet. So, ang title of this kanang financial statement or this kanang report is worksheet. And then, date dahil nato December 31, 20. Okay. So, imuha da yung ano, sa imuha da yung ang grading sa sa first na line no is your account type. So let's just leave one space after sa date. Dapat kayo wala na nakakuha. December 31, 20. So account titles. And then let's make this a little bit wider to account for long name ng mga account titles. And then first tayo nato nga pair is our unadjusted trial balance. Sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, so unadjusted trial pair. So, same as usual, no? Ang atong left side is our debit and then our right side is our credit. Okay. And then the next one is our adjustments. Okay. Kung anong upat man ni kabuo. So on the tawag nito, on the left side of each adjustment, ato na siyang butangan og letter para makabaluta kung aha ang kanang tawag nito mag-match na adjustments. Okay? So I will show to you later on kung unsaon siya pag-matching later. Okay? And then we have our adjusted trial balance. Okay. Kung i-widen gamay kay para maigo siya. Okay. After itong adjusted trial balance, we now have our income statement. And then, lastly, naadayin tayo ato ang balance. Okay. So, diri nyo makita ang kagwapa sa worksheet, no? Because it will help us later on how to prepare our income statement and balance sheet. Okay? So, ato sa mga i-center atong account titles. Okay. So, for our account titles, ato lang kopyahon ang iyang pagkasunod sa atong unadjusted trial balance. Okay? So, sa atong unadjusted trial balance, ang iyang pagkasunod ani is from asset, current assets, that's non-current assets, and then naatay current liabilities o gato ang wala siya non-current at this time. So assets then liabilities. Ang ato ang equity which is composed of our capital and withdrawals. And then ang ato ang revenue and then expense. So same ang pasunod niya sa before itong discussion sa again asset, liability, capital withdrawals, revenue expense. Okay, so kana ang inyong dumdumon nga pasunod. Sige, ato lang ning ko anon later on. Sige, ano na. Okay. So again, first is assets. So kani siya is ignore nga part ha, wala ni siya ilabot nga part. Ako lang mong this is just a guide kung giun sa pagpasunod sa account title. So natay cash, notes receivable, natay accounts receivable. Oh, this is wrong. Dapat una si notes receivable. Okay. Ay, sa accounts receivable. Okay. Notes receivable, office supplies, si land, building, and then accumulated depreciation, cash building, and then nata equipment, and then what else? Accumulated depreciation equipment. Okay? Okay, accounts payable. So, they nag-start ang atong liabilities. And earn consulting revenues. And then, ato ang equity composed of our kanang dondoyan na capital. Ini siya nga iyahang capital, no? 2018. 2018 na pa na siya. And then, Dandayana withdrawals. And then, natin tayo revenue, which is iyang consulting revenue. And then, natay expenses. Natay consulting revenue, salaries expense. Salaries expense. Wait for a while, guys. Hello. Okay. Okay, so here I'm back. So where was I? Yun. So sa expenses na to, no? Salaries expense, and then repairs expense, and then miscellaneous expense. And then of course ato ang total din ato kalimutan. Okay. And then ayun. So natin ta atong kopyahan ng amount. So naka-debit ang left, naka-credit ang right. So debit 45,000, 360,000, 156,000. Baliktad ang amounts. Ako magaling baliktad. Okay. 63,000, 300,000, 1,590,000, and then credit nga 254,000. Again, nganong ang kaning accumulated depreciation gali kay naa sa assets pero naka-credit because this is what we call a contra asset account. Okay? So building to 150. Okay, same another credit na 612 kay accumulated depreciation, a contra asset account. Now, two liabilities, so accounts payable 213, unearned consulting revenues 450, and then for our capital, beginning capital of 2,655,000. Then tayo withdrawals na 600,000. Tayo consulting revenues na 2,108,000. Revenues are credited. Expenses dayon nga, i-debit na to. No? Salaries expense. Ay, nung sa mali. Sorry. So, repairs expense. Okay, sorry. Salaries expense nga 875,000. Repairs expense nga 116,000 and miscellaneous expense na 37,000. Okay. And then we have to get the sum. Kung total ba siya. Let's see. 6292. Same with our credit. 6292. Okay. Meaning, we have successfully transferred our unadjusted trial balance to our worksheet. Now we go to our adjustments. Now, for your adjustments, no, we have to journalize these adjustments muna. Okay? So, for the journal entries of these adjustments, let's discuss na lang pod ang iyahang um, adjustments pod, no? Okay. So, okay. Date. So, date is 2018. Naatay December 31. Okay, so naata diri particulars. Okay, so first is office supplies on hand as at December 31, 2018 is 21,000. So atong supplies diri sa unadjusted is 63,000. So yung affected nga account ani again is if you can nang maka-recall mo sa tuang kuan no sa tuang discussions for dili lang pwede ra man pud diri kay ubos naman ni sa homework. Kaya ano na lang. Um okay, affected accounts are as follows no. Uh Supplies, expense, and supplies. Uh-huh. Okay, so this is an expense account and this is an asset account, and then this actually increased kay nadungagan ang imuhang nagamit na supplies and then decreased ang imuhang supplies on hand. Okay, so increase in expense is debit and decrease in assets is credit. Okay, so with that, naadayntay entry nga supplies expense and supplies. Okay, itong i-move a little bit here, move a little bit here, and then we have our explanation part. Okay, sorry. And then we have to expand this one. Okay, so this is our PR, and then this is our debit and credit. Okay, so maka-header na rin taog. Sorry. No. Again, out, H, merge, general. Okay. Which is, okay. Then, the amount na itong kuanon is of course, again, 63,000 ang on hand. Primero, ang nagbilin is 21,000. So, natay expense nga 42,000. Okay, here's the one. So, same here. Okay. Next is 1/3 of the unearned revenues has been earned. So meaning na atay maapektuhan nga unearned consultation revenue, and of course na-earn naman nato so nanalintay consultation revenue. Okay, so this is a liability. This is a revenue account. And then, ni-increase gamay ang imong liability kay nakuhaan naman. So, instead nga ka ng imuhang wala pa na render nga service is, pila to siya? 450, ang 1/3 ato imo na render. So, naka-render naman kag service, o nakata naman kag servisyo, so ni-increase ang imong revenue. So, decrease in liability is debit and increase in revenue is credit. So, naada yung tay entry nga 1/3 kuno of 450. So 450,000 times 1/3. So same here. Next, depreciation for the year amounts to 38,000 for the building and 123,000 for the equipment. So na ito'y tulo ka accounts nga maapektuhan ani. Depreciation expense, dayon accumulated depreciation ni kinsa na ay building and na accumulated depreciation ni equipment. Okay? So depreciation expense is of course expense. Cumulative depreciation is contra asset. And then same with our equipment contra asset. So ang imong expense is of course ni dako, naka-incur ka expense for the period. Your contra asset cumulative depreciation is ni dako pod, same here. So increase in expense is debit and the increase in contra asset is credit. So credit, credit. Okay? So atong journal entry na dayon would be debit ka ng depreciation expense, credit ka ng accumulated depreciation sa building of equipment. Again, ang building is nag-depreciate daw siya og 38,000 while ang equipment ang depreciate siya ng 123,000. So meaning ay mo total nga depreciation is 38,000 plus the 123,000 for the 38 for the building, 123 for the equipment. So naakay total depreciation expense ka 161,000. Okay? Next, naa daw tay salaries, nakakuno kay salaries na wala na by run. So to be accrued. So salaries expense and then kay salaries payable. Okay? So imong salaries expense is of course an expense account. Salaries payable is a liability account. So ang imong salaries expense is nag-increase and imong salaries payable also increased. Okay, this is one accrual. So pag accrual gali, mag-ubang si expense o si liability and then mag-increase sila both. So increase in expense is debit, increase in liability is credit. Okay, so your journal entry for this transaction would then be, kalimut to sa explanation ng part 3. Okay, explanation. Amounting to how much? 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. And then, naring kay, the notes receivable were accepted from several customers. The notes were issued in September 1, 2015 and will be settled together with a 20% interest on May 31, 2019. So, meaning, 2015 and then 2019. So, ang pasabot din ani guys, ang imuha na kay interest expense, ay interest interest income, kay ikaw man ang imo man siya nga notes receivable. So the notes receivable. So ang imo notes receivable is an asset man, so ikaw meaning ang giutangan. So meaning ikaw man ang giutangan, so kung nagka-interest ang utang sa imuha ang padulong ang interest, so naa kay interest income. And then naa pa may wala na, naa may kuan, naa may kanang tawag nito, wala pa na bayaran, no? So natin kay interest receivable. Ha? Interest receivable. Okay. So pila man to ang iyahang amount, no? Mm-hmm. So let's see. With interest income is revenue. Interest receivable is sa mga interest receivable na to ano. Interest receivable is asset. Okay? So, nag-increase ba yung revenue? Yes, of course. Ang imong receivable, nag-increase ba? Yes. Okay? So, increase in revenue is credit and increase in asset is debit. So, our journal entry then would be, okay, question is how much? Okay. So, uh, mhm. May 31. Okay. So, ang among interest income again is 360,000, no? I-multiply nimo ng 0.20. Kay 20% man daw, and in September 1, 2015, and will be settled together with a 20% interest on May 31, 2019. So, feeling na ko no naani siya error ang iyahang nani error ang iyahang information ngari. So, October, November, December. Mhm. 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 That's nine. Okay, let me see. Because, by the way, guys, this example was obtained from your book. So, always ka nang, dapat kay diri pa lang daan, makorek na nako ang information nga given, kay basig sa book mo mag-refer. Okay. Mhm. It's not 30,000. Because 360 times 0.20 is 72,000. Okay? So the interest na 20% ko no, in this case, no, the interest na 20% is good for the whole period. Mhm. Dili siya ano, dili siya, what do you call this one? Dili siya, wala siya giingon nga, every year ka na ay 20%. This is a simple interest. Okay, so pila ka periods? So let's see. Pila ka periods ang nilabay? Okay, so sa 2015, you have September, October, November, December. So 2015, you have 4 months. 2016, you have 12 months. Hagyan ng 4, September, October, November, December. That's 4 months. 2016, 12 months. 2017, another 12 months. 2018, another 12 months. And then 2019, we have 5 months because it's January, February, March, April, May. So 5. Total of the number of months is 45 months. So meaning, ang imuhang interest income, dapat kinapod kay interest receivable diri. Wala man no. Okay, so let's just assume nga ginabayaran every year. And in this case, wala na bayaran for December 31 ang for the whole year of 2018. So, pila man ang kaning 360,000 times 20%, i-multiply nimo ng 12 months for 2018 divided by 45 months for the whole duration of the loan. Okay, so that's 19,200. Okay. So 19,200, 19,200. Okay. So do not worry guys ha. Later on sa inyong excuse me. Later on sa inyong tawag nito, inyong actual nga assignment and exam, I will make sure nga walay errors like this nga mahitabo. Okay? So ayun. So, there's 72,000. Okay. Okay, sige. So after that, we were able na to kanang obtain our adjusting entries. So we label this muna nga A, B, C, D, E. Para pag-post na to sa atong adjusting entries, no? Atong adjustments. Nalain ta. So first adjustment. First adjustment is supplies expense and supplies. So, di ba wala tay supplies expense dire. So dire rin siya mugawas ang kuan nato, guys. Mhm. Ha? Tansa. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So this is rin mugawas ang kanabitang need nato mag each border v outreach border P. Okay. Then diri siya mo arise ang atong need nga mag journalize daan sa ato ang adjusting entries before ta mo create sa ato ang worksheet. Nganuman, naaman siya bagong account sa mo gawas. So for example, si supplies expense. Wala tay supplies expense atong ato ang diri sa ato ang kanang unadjusted trial balance. We have to create another account na supplies expense. So nag-debit daw siya og debit siya ng 42,000. Ang iyaha na yung credit is supplies nga 42,000. So credit ta diri og supplies nga 42,000. So muna siya ang reason why naatay column for adjustments nga iba't para matrace nato kung aha ang magpartner nga adjusting entries. Okay? So next, naadayntay unearned consultation revenue. So unearned consultation revenue naata gidebit daw siya. Debit siya ng how much? 150,000. One third of 450 is earned man daw. Nag-credit din siya ng consultation revenue o nga 150,000. Okay? Next, after seeing adjustments, so depreciation expense. Oh, wala ka depreciation expense, so we have to create one. Depreciation expense. How much was that? So letter C, 161,000. And then, mag-credit ka ng accumulated depreciation building. Accumulated depreciation building. So, letter C, credit. How much? 38,000. And then, accumulated depreciation for equipment, 123,000. Okay? And then, we go to our salaries expense. Not the salaries expense. So, salaries expense, letter D, 14,000. And then, wala siya salaries payable, right? Muna siya nga, we have to create salaries payable nga accounts. Salaries payable. Ito, credit siya ng letter D, 14,000. So, for the benefit of everybody, let's highlight na lang these items. Okay, let's highlight this, man, orange. Okay, same this, kato ato mga gipang dugang account. Okay. So, naatay. Isa to. Next is, mana siya. Napadayantay remaining. So, A, B, C, D. So, A, B, B, C, D. Last adjustment is si E. So, interest receivable. Na ba interest receivable? Wala. Okay. So, atong i-enter sa interest receivable after ni notes receivable. Okay, dito man siya. Kanang connected. Okay, interest receivable, how much was that? Nag-debit daw siya ng 19,200. Okay, and then, tawag nito. Or guys, we can assume this one na lang para dili siya libog sa inyo hang apart. Assume that this one is not 2015 but 2018. Okay, maguton ta notes diri. For number 5, the notes receivable were issued on September 1, 2018, not on 2015. If that's the case, no? If that's the case, on 2018 there are how many months? September, October, November, December, 4 months. And then on tawag nito, on 2019, we have January, February, March, April, May. So that's 5 months. Okay, so that ay 9 months in total, no? So wait lang ha. So 20% ko nang ipatong and then pila ka months ang kuan? Pila ka months ang kanang pila ka kung mayon siya nga kanang earning at 20% interest. So muto siya nga i-consider nato nga 12 na lang pod. So, para sige, for the benefit of everybody kay para mag-really erroneous ang atong problem, no? The notes, sige atong i-edit niyang problem number 5. Ay, ito number 5. Sige. Okay. The notes receivables were accepted from several customers. The notes were issued in September. September. Parang equal ito sa 30%. Wait, sa kuan de. 360 times 0.20, 72. 5 months over 12. Okay, so the notes receivable were accepted from several customers. The notes were issued in deleted September. So August. Okay, August 1, 2018, earning at 20% annual interest to be settled on May 31, 2019. Okay, so let's crop this one. Itong tanggalon ni number 5. And then we put it here, number 5. Okay. Okay. So our adjustment and dayon would be, so 72,000, multiply na to ng 20%, and then 5. Okay, sorry. 5 months na sa 2018. Anong 5 months man? August, September, October, November, December. So 5 months. Okay. So sa 20% nga, interest na kuno sa isa ka tuig, which is composed of 12 months, na nilabay na ang 5 months over 12. Okay, so 30,000, 30,000. Cancel. Okay. So with that, no, so atong letter E, na tayo interest receivable. Of course, we have to highlight this kay bago na siya. 30,000. And another here sa to ang revenues na atay interest income. Credit nga E, 30,000. Okay. So again guys, if it happens no na you will refer to your book as well. Aside from this video, we change number 5 sa additional information for adjustments to meet what was recorded or what was shown in your book. Okay. So ayun, 30,000. So with that, posted na ang atuang mga adjustments diri sa atuang worksheet na nasa report. Okay? So para pod ma-check nato no ang kanang validity sa atuang adjustments, we also have to make sure na both the debits and the credits are equal. Okay. So, unsa man ang atuang adjusted trial balance now? Kung ang debit kung for example for cash si cash kay as is man, di ba? So, copy lang. Same with our accounts receivable and notes receivable. For our interest receivable, i-add iyang una sa iyang amount sa unadjusted which is wala, plus ang naa sa adjustments. Kung debit o debit, i-add. Kung debit o credit i-minus. So unsa man ang debit o credit, sir? So for example sa imong supplies, so naa kay debit na 63 sa unadjusted, and then naa kay credit sa adjustments. Okay? So kung pareha siya, debit o debit i-add, or kung wala dito sa unadjusted tas nasa adjustments muruto ang amount niya nga imong kopyahon, dayon kung for example nga debit o credit, ang ka-debit siya sa unadjusted tas naay credit sa adjustments, imo siyang i-minus. Same sa mahitabo kung credit siya sa unadjusted tas naay debit sa adjustments, imo gyapon i-minus ang duha. Okay? So, 21,000 which is equal na dayon dito sa iyang giingon sa imong additional information nga sa December 31, 21,000 na lang ang nabilin nga office supplies. So, 21,000 na lang ang nabilin nga office supplies. For land, lang, same sa atong building. For our accumulated depreciation, di ba sa unadjusted naka-credit siya, sa adjustments naka-credit po siya. So, meaning, imuha siyang i-add ang duha. So, this one plus this one. So, ang sa kuan, ang sa equipment, same ra nga amount. Sa ato ang kuan, isa pa ka accumulated depreciation, same. Credit man, i-add po nimo kay naka-credit ang adjustment. Okay? So, sa ato ang accounts payable, wala adjustment. Nara ang kuano, nara ang katong example sa naka-credit siya una, and then sa adjustments na siya debit. So, imuha siyang i-minus. Okay? So, salaries payable, naa siya isa ka credit lang. Wala siya diri sa una, naa siya credit dayon. Okay. Pwede ra gud pud good nga ana lang, kopya lang nimo. Okay? Capital, kopya lang. Withdrawals, kopya lang. Ay, dili diya mo. Withdrawals, kopya lang. And then, consulting revenues, kopya, ay, bilang kopya. Naa siya credit. And then, nadungagan siya og isa ka credit sa adjustments. Okay? Interest income, nadungagan siya during sa adjustment lang. And then, atong salaries expense, na ay isa ka debit sa unadjusted. And then, nadungagan siya isa ka debit sa tuang adjustments. So, add. Repairs expense, kopya lang. Miscellaneous, kopya lang. For our supplies expense, ay, nga nakakredit na tanan. Sorry. Balik. Okay. So again, sa consultation revenue, i-add ang credit to credit, ang ato ang interest income naka-credit man, so butang siya dito sa imong credit sa adjusted trial balance. And then for our salaries expense, naka-debit siya, so dapat sa debit pwede mo siya ibutang. Debit 875, tapos nuwagan siya debit na 14. For interest expense, as is, kopya lang, same sa ato ang miscellaneous expense. Itong supplies expense, naa siya adjustment nga debit, o same sa itong depreciation expense. And then, same sa ato ang first two groups ato yung i-add para matanawa na to kung equal ba ang ato ang pag from unadjusted natin adjustments tas ato ang i-adjust ang atong adjusted trial balance. Kung equal ba siya. Okay? So, dahil na sa ito ang income statement. Para sa ato ang income statement, no? Again, the income statement is composed of revenue and expense para makuha nimo ang imuhang net income. Okay? So, revenue and expense. Di sugod sa revenue nga column. So, ang mahitabuan na, imo nang ikopya ang revenue nga part. So, kopya ka diri, kopya ka sa revenue sa interest income, kopya po nimo ang amount sa salaries expense, sa repairs expense, miscellaneous, supplies, depreciation. Okay? So, kopya lang. So, again, sa income statement, ang imong kopyahon lang yun is kani diri sa imong consulting revenues. Okay? So, diha siya nga part. Wait lang guys ha. Okay, wait a minute. Sana lang sa kwitanaan ka dyan. Eh, sige. Where was I? Ayun. So, imo na ni siyang ikuan, imo na ni siyang i-add gyapon. Gyapon siya nga kuan, no? So, naaring kay matingala rin ka nga, sir, nganong sa kaninga part, sir, kay dili na lagi sila equal. Okay, nganong dili naman daytoon sila equal, sir? Okay? So, nga dili naman siya equal because naatay ginatawag nato nga profit or loss. Okay? So, kanina diri atong tanggalon iyahang asa man dapit? Kani? Okay. Okay. So, ang difference nila is, di ba, mas dako si credit kumpara kang debit. Na ay difference nga 1043. Okay? So, kung madyo ka makadumdum mo sa preparation sa inyong income statement, guys, no? Kanang revenue, which is imong tanan credit, minus expenses, tanan nimo nga debit. So, meaning, muni imong profit for the period na dayon. Si 1043. Okay? So, HBO, then kung imong i-add ning duha, okay, total na dayon ka. Okay? Total. Okay. And then pag-abot din sa imong balance sheet. So since sa ato ang income statement, no, gikan sa revenue padulong sa expense atong gigamit, pag-abot po dayon sa ato ang balance sheet from asset, so meaning equity withdrawals pasaka ra pud ka. So asset to equity nga portion. So balance sheet meaning blanco dapat diri sa balance, wala dapat imuhang mga asset to tamang equity diri sa imong income statement. For balance sheet naman, ang naalang is ang imuhang asset padulong equity. So si cash, si receivable, naa si notes receivables, interest receivable, office supplies, naa si land, naa si building, naa si accumulated depreciation, equipment, naa si accumulated depreciation sa equipment, na ay accounts payable, unearned consulting revenues, salaries payable, ang capital, o ang withdrawals. Okay? So, sa imong pag-total dayon diri, so imo na siyang i-total gyapon, nanapoy discrepancy. No? So, nanapoy discrepancy. Ang mahitabo dayon ani guys, imuhang i-add diri ang profit. Okay. Sir, nganong naka-debit man siya diri sa income statement, tas naka-credit man siya pag-abot sa balance sheet. Okay. Now, dumdumon ninyo na ang inyong profit, kung maka-profit ka, di ba, kay kuan na siya, dugang sa imuhang equity nga portion. So, ang imong equity nga portion or imong capital, man siya, unsa man siya kung mudako ang imong capital, kung madungagan sa capital. So, imuha siyang i-credit. Okay? So, do not mind kaayo diri sa income statement nga part. At diri lang dato siya gibutang sa debit nga side kay para ma-equal siya sa credit nga side. Kay iyang purpose ani, meaning imuhang kanang imong i-debit ang katong income statement nga part which is ang katong income and expense summary account, imo nang i-credit ang imong equity nga account which is ang imong owner's capital which is naa siya credit. Okay, which is naka-credit ang iyahang balance. Okay? Kung naka-loss pud ta, so kung naka-loss siya, kuhaan mo diri ang kuan, so maka-debit, sa debit nimo ibutang ang loss diri sa balance sheet, tas sa credit nimo ibutang siya dito sa imong income statement. Okay? So at each border O, and then, ay nakasama ni. Nakasama ni. Okay. So, okay. So with that, equal dayon ang atuang debit o credit. So, meaning maka-prepare na dayon ta sa atuang financial statements. Okay? So, for the preparation of the financial statements, diri ra ta mo base sa atuang worksheet. Okay? So, sa preparation of the financial statements, let's go first sa atuang income statement. So, sa atuang income statement, into the dito. So muni ang ato ang worksheet. And then narin tay income statement. Financial statements na lang ni diri, financial statements. Okay? So sa ato ang financial statements natay first of course atong income statement, no? So buhat sa tag title diri. So naatay before nato ikuan ato na lang i-plus sa diri revenue. Sa ato ang revenue naatay duha ka book revenue, ikopyahan nato si consulting revenues of interest income. Revenues narin tay expenses. Which is kopyahon nato ni. Okay? Okay, so meaning na rin tay wala naman na siya debit to credit. Okay, there ang atong amounts. Okay, so meaning there ang atong pag-merge sila out. Engagement center. So atong kopya ko pangalan sa company. Okay. And then ang unsay pangalan ani nga financial statement, income statement. And then ang iyang period covered, so pag income statement for the year ba ni? Likely year na ni siya. So for the year ended December 31, 28. Okay? So ang atong amounts nga gamiton is katong amounts nga nasa atong worksheet. Okay, so for consulting revenue o interest income, mo nilang amounts. Okay, and then for our expenses, no? Actually, see, for expenses is kani. Okay. So total na to nga revenue. Total na to nga revenue is this one plus this one. And then total na to nga expenses is this one. Okay? And then naadayon tay net income. Or pala lang, profit. Profit. Profit na siya because mas dako si revenue kaysa expenses. So profit na to is this one minus this one. Then 1,043,000 pareha ba sa ato ang worksheet? 1,043,000. So double rule. Okay. Next ato nga financial statements is of course ang ato ang owner's equity. So for our owner's equity, no, naatay doon do yano capital katong date nga 1/1/2018 naadayon tay wala siya additional investments, di ba? Wala siya giingon dito additional investments. So naalang siya add ka ng profit and then less ka ng Dondoyano drawings. Yano drawings. Okay. So since wala man siya kuan, wala man siya kanang additional investment. So sa'yo nakato ang pagbuhat aning no. So kuan ta 12/31/2018. Okay, and then ato na siyang ubos gamay kay magbutang na ta diri og owner's equity. Owner's sorry. Okay. So, meaning mo nga ito ang immersion. Okay, so same pangalan sa company. Sorry. Okay. And then this is statement of changes in owners equity. Owners equity. So, kaning saan to prepare, no? Na-introduce na ni sa inyo ha during sa tuang first chapter ba to? Second chapter. Second chapter to siya na-introduce sa inyo. Okay? So, same here for the year ended December 31, 2018. Okay? So, atong beginning capital is kani ang ato ang as you can see, no, doon yan ang capital 1/1/2018. So, kani siya. So, atong profit is of course this one. And then ato ang drawings is okay, so dapat kay naka-parenthesis na siya. So, ato na lang siyang ito na nato be home, work accounting siguro. Dili mao. Sa man ang format nga parenthesis na siya. Okay. Kanang parenthesis. Ay, list siya. Okay, yun na lang. So, sa naka-Excel man ko so negative lang nato na siya ha. But sa inyong papers, dapat naka-parenthesis na siya. Okay? So, meaning, natay ending balance sa atong equity nga 3098. Okay? Muna siya atong doon yan na capital 12/31/2018. Okay, let's see kung so far similar ba miog ko ano. Okay. So, matana no sa tuang owner's equity. Last na itong i-prepare is ang katuang statement of financial position. So, medyo luwag-luwag atong kailangan ani no. So, naatay assets. So, for our assets, kasi sa inyong book, we have atong Okay. Sige. So, naatay current assets. Current assets. Pero since what I taught you man, no, kaya wala man na kaya natin ito na lahi itong sige na lang for the benefit of kanang updating your knowledge. Okay, so then ato ang separate ang current assets sa non-current assets. So atong current assets is kanang na pwede ma-realize for within 1 year. Okay? So si land, of course, kanang si land is kanang ma-realize naman na siya pag abot na sa more than 1 year. Right? So of HB. Okay. And then, natin tayo, so total current assets. Okay. So ang iyaha na yung mga amounts. Okay, so let's see. For our cash, taman sa office supplies, naatay 45, taman sa 91,000. Okay. So ang total current assets nato would be okay, nadayntay non-current assets. So our non-current assets is composed of katong mga assets nga dili siya mahulot within 1 year. Okay? So, let's just and then I need another one. Okay, so our land amounts to 300,000. I'm sorry. Ayon, imong building na siya cost nga 1,590. Okay. And then naa din siya negative 292 nga accumulated depreciation. Okay, ito lang siyang butangan of negative. So, okay, 4 minus this one. And then, naata equipment, 150. Dayon, ang iyang depreciation is 735,000 negative. Okay. Then, net value of anong gi-plus ko pa ni? Gi-minus ko pa ni. Okay. So, okay. Ang atwada, yung non-current assets would be that amount. And then, narin tayo total assets of pwede ra pod nga para ano, butang sa tadalig total non-current assets. Para uniform gid atong format. Non-current assets. Okay. Siya, which is ang sum kanila. And then, narin tayo total assets. Walang i-bold. Total assets. Amounting to 612 na current and 3013 nga non-current. And then on the other side, na-align tayo ato ang so ato nang emerge. Sorry. Na-align tayo ato liabilities and owners, liabilities pa din. So current, wala mo tayo ng current liabilities. So diretso na lang ta. Okay, liabilities. Our liabilities is tulo. V. Okay. Our value, itong amount is kani. So, actually guys, with the help of your worksheet, kay kopya-kopya na lang ka. Okay? So, naalin kay, total liabilities. So, then, naalin kay owner's equity. So, naadain si, isa to siya, si, should be, Dondoyano Capital. Okay? And then, ang imong Dondoyano Capital is of course equal sa katong amount nga naa sa imuhang owners equity. Okay, so ato ning align center. Same here sa owners equity. Okay. So, as what was kanang instructed to you no sa ato ang previous nga preparation of the financial statements involved double double rule. Okay? So same sa ato ang preparation sa ato ang previous nga mga kanang previous nga mga previous nga mga chapters, ang ato ang total liabilities and owners equity o ang ato ang linya for total assets should be on the same line. Okay? So, alin ka plus the liabilities. Okay. And as you can see, equal sila both sides. Okay, let me see if parehaba may og kuan. Okay, sige. So, ayun. So, with that, we're done na with our preparation of our, ay, wala pa tay header for this one. So, atong headeran, header, okay. Okay, so same, ang pangalan sa company. Okay. Okay, and then ang pangalan sa financial statement, balance sheet, and then as pag balance sheet ali as of December 31, 2028. So we're done now with our financial statements. Our next step na dayon is to perform or to kanang tawag ani to record our kanang post our tawag kanang closing entries. Okay? So, okay. For our closing entries na dayon, guys. And then we also have to post them. Okay? So, for our, tawag ni, for our um, closing entries. Closing entries. Okay, for our closing entries, let's copy our general journal written here para di na kayo siya. Ay, okay. What happened here? Okay, so by the way guys, kanang I mistakenly inputted sa PR nga side, no? So, ako lang i-transfer para matunong sa debit o credit. Okay? Ay, pili ulit. Ano lang, ang header lang. Okay. So, sa itong closing entries, we need our general journal, of course. Okay? So, for our general journal, okay. For our general journal, our closing entries na dayon would be, of course, the date will be on December 31. Kaya itong closing entries, guys, is at the end naman of the year. Okay. So our closing entries is simply we have to close our kanang income statement accounts and katong drawing nato. Meaning, tanan nato nominal accounts. When we say nominal accounts, so nominal accounts, no? Nominal. When we say nominal accounts, only ang accounts na nasa income statement plus katong drawings nga account. So kaning accounts, no, kay dili ni sila mulapas og isa ka tuig. Not that necessarily nga katong naa sa imuhang current assets, but unlike sa naa sa balance sheet bitaw nga statements, nga financial statement, ang naa sa balance sheet, guys, muna siya ang ma-carry forward ang iyang balance from 1 year to another. Okay? So naa dayon tay kung natin namang accounts na po dayon tay kanang permanent accounts. So permanent accounts kanang ma-carry over siya permanent to the next accounting period. Permanent accounts. And makita-ani mo na siya sa balance sheet. Okay? So, with that in mind, no? So, ang ato ang, at sa, so, ato sa ato ang worksheet, no? Ato sa atong worksheet. And then, ahang income statement nga account gali, kani silang tanan. Okay, so, pag mag-closing entry ta, guys, closing entry means ang imuhang account himuon nimong zero. Okay, so ang balance silbi ana nga account title himuon nimong zero. So kung naka-debit siya, imo siyang i-credit. Kung naka-credit siya, imo siyang i-debit. So for example kanino sa ato ang kaning consulting revenues. Okay. So naka-credit mo siya sa ato siyang i-debit si consulting revenues of interest income. Okay? Consulting revenues and interest income. Ato siya i-debit kay naka-credit man siya. Ang iya ding paris nga credit would be ang account ato nga income and expense summary account. Account lang. Okay? So meaning diha i-summarize ang imuhang income ug expense. Okay? So X denta ay kanang explanation. So ang atuang amounts ani would be dito mo kopya sa atuang financial statements. Naman to dapat siya. Okay, this one. Okay. Ay, dili lagi diha, Paul. Sa PR na siya. Kung gamay na si PR, parili ko maglibog. Okay. So, 252, so ang iyang total dayon no nga credit would be 2288. Which is, kung inyong tanawan sa inyong worksheet, muna total sa imuhang credit code. Okay? And the next is ang ato ang mga debits ang ato ang i-credit. So, ang ato mga debits would be kani silang 5. Padali lang kumukopya. Okay. Dapat naka-credit no siya. Kaya naka-debit man siya, ato siyang i-credit. Ang iyating paris would be our income and expense summary account. Okay? So, ang atong amounts would be ay, di naman. Ubos. Okay. So, muna yung amounts sa salaries expense 889, 116, 37, 42, 161. Okay? And then, ang imo na yung total niya. Sum. Na siya ang imuhang kanang tawagan nito. Muna siya ang imuhang i-debit. Now, kani si imuhang income and expense summary account, guys, no? Mura gyapon na siya ang tawag nito. Muna siya ang kanang murag hapitanan lang. Okay? Afterwards, imo gyapon na siyang i-zero. So kung mag-prepare ta sa iyahang kuan, iyahang kanang iyang T-account, no? Kung ato ang ibutang ang iyang T-account, So, una, nag-credit ta og 2288,000. Man, nag-debit din ta og 1245,000, right? So, para ma-zero siya, gusto man ta nga 2 to sum. So, gusto man tanong nga matotal na sila. Okay. So, need ta og something nga mupa-equal sa ilahang duha. So, unsa man siya? So, dapat, ang diferensya nila, imong i-debit. Okay? Which is equal sa imong profit. Okay? So, ang diferensya na nila, since meaning, para na kuno mahimo rin siyang 0, no? Para sa mahimo siyang 0, which is, yung credit o debit, yung i-minus mahimo siyang 0, magdugang kag isa ka debit nga, 1043, which represents your profit. So, mag-debit ka ng income and expense summary account. Ay, sorry. Okay, debit ka ng income and expense summary account. Ang iya ka din credit nga pagkap nga kauban, guys, is si Don Doyano dahil. Don Doyano Capital. Okay, Don Doyano Capital. And then, again, kato, si 1,043,000. Ay, sorry. Mo'y imuhang iyahang i-debit to income and expense summary account tapos imong i-credit kang Dundoyano Capital. So mo ni siya ang pag-close silbi sa imong profit padulong sa imuhang capital. Lastly, imuhang dayon pong i-close ang imuhang drawing account. Okay, so yung drawing account na yun, guys, would be um, drawing account. So, naka-debit man to si drawings, di ba? Naka-debit si Dunduyano withdrawals. Naka-debit siya. So, dapat para ma-zero siya, ato siyang i-credit. Okay? Aha man mo siya i-debit. Okay? I-debit mo siya dito kang Dunduyano capital. So, meaning, ang mga withdrawals nimo magpagamay sa imuhang capital. Amount is 600,000. Okay, 600,000. Okay, 600,000. So, kung magbuhat ka dayon guys, og iyahang magbuhat ka og ato sa siyang i-move. Magbuhat ka og T accounts nila tanan, no? Magbuhat og T accounts nila tanan. This is quite a lot, but sige na lang. Let's just sige. Okay. So, ito lang tanggalon kanina part. Okay, cash, accounts receivable, notes receivable, pila ni ka-accounts tanan? 22. Okay, so cash, accounts receivable, notes receivable. So, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. Ito na lang barag 23 kaya naman tayo income and expense summary account. So, which is, kuha na siya kang capital. Okay? So, ay capital kang revenue nga part. Capital actually nga part. Okay. So, cash, accounts receivable, notes receivable, interest receivable, and then sa pwede ito, cash, no, accounts, notes, interest, office supplies, land building. Okay. Office supplies, land, okay, building, and then accumulated depreciation, building, and then the equipment, uh, and then accumulated depreciation equipment, kopyahan lang tani, list ng equipment. Pinatay accounts payable, natay unearned, consulting revenue, naatay salaries payable, naatay, isa pa, after kang salaries payable, naatay Dunduyano capital, Dunduyano drawings, withdrawals. And then, dali na ito isulod sa income and expense summary account. Ay, copy dapat ni. Okay. Ikat lang natin siya para di natin mahago. Okay. And then, na-identify consulting revenue, interest income, naatay, isa pa ito? Salaries, repairs, miscellaneous, supplies, depreciation. Okay. Salaries expense, repairs expense, Repairs. So, naatay miscellaneous expense, naatay what was that? Supplies expense. Lastly, naatay depreciation expense. Okay, alright, sorry. So same sa inyo ang posting guys no, I only copied nagbutang lang ko og key accounts kada account ka naa sa ato ang katong worksheet. Okay? So for cash, naa siya debit nga ato na lang ikuan cross cash, naa siya debit nga sugod na lang ta dito sa ato ang unadjusted. So debit nga 45. Accounts receivable, naa siya debit nga 156. Notes receivable, naa siya debit nga 360. Interest receivable, naa siya debit nga wala, 0. Okay, office supplies, debit nga 63. C, plan, debit nga 300. A building. Building, debit nga fund 590. Accumulated depreciation na building, credit nga ila to 254. Equipment, debit nga 150. Accumulated depreciation, credit nga how much was it? 612. Accounts payable. So this is just simply transferring guys no mga balances to the account para matanaw nato ang iyahang movement all throughout the kanang preparation of the worksheet. And then, para makaprepare po din ta sa tuang trial balance. Okay? 0 po ni si kuan, salaries payable. And then, capital. Withdrawals is debit. Okay. But this one, guys, this is just to show you kung nanong naka-arrive ta ato nga amounts kang post-closing trial balance. The only thing that you need to do here is preparing the closing entries. You don't need to prepare the T accounts already pag abot dere. Okay? You have to prepare your T accounts dito sa ato ang katong sa chapter 4 nga topic katong from journal entries to posting. Okay? Para di na kay siya lisod for you. I'm just showing to you the flow of kanang the transactions nga nag-start from adjusting to closing entries. Okay? What else? Okay. Since katong duha wala naman to siya balances, so let's just let them stay there. Okay? So again, with our adjustments, no? If maka-remember mo sa tong adjustments, first, naatay debit supplies expense 42. So supplies expense, where was that? 42,000. Credit ng supplies, 42,000. Tapos debit ng unearned revenue. Where was the unearned revenue here? Okay. Debit ng 150. Credit ng consulting revenue, 150. Okay. And then, narin tayo, what's this? Depreciation expense. Debit ng 161. And then for accumulated depreciation building, we have 38. For equipment, we have another 38. Okay. What else? Not 38, 1, 2, 3. There should be 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. And then, salaries expense debit na 14. Salaries expense. Okay. Payable credit ng 14. Okay. Let's just, ano. Okay. What else? Interest receivable. Oh, yeah. Debit ka na 30. Credit ka ng income 30. Okay. And then we post our post-closing journal entries. Okay, so for consulting revenues, we debited 2258. So 2258. And for the interest income, we debited 30. So nana po diri ang katong credit kag income and expense sa mga account 2288. And then for our another one at debit nga 1245 kang income and expense sa mga account. And then for the expenses natay salaries expense natay debit credit nga 889. 889. Repairs and expense sa mga account 116. Miscellaneous expense 37. Supplies expense 42. Depreciation expense 161. And then na-identify another debit kang income and expense summary account na 1043, and then credit kang Dundriana Capital worth 1043. Last nato nga entry is debit to capital na 600 and credit to withdrawals nga 600. So after that, we will now know dayon no sa ato ang kanang tawag ani um remaining mga accounts nga na ay remaining murag ending balances din niya no. Cash, accounts receivable, interest receivable for supplies, atay net nga 21,000 and building. Okay, for accumulated depreciation. Okay. Okay, so okay, that's for accumulated depreciation. Okay, consultation revenue minus this one. Unearned din na siya nga part. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Capital. Oh. Okay, so 0. Okay, revenue. I'm just doing the footing, guys, ha? Sorry. I wasn't talking naman din. So I'm just doing some footing here. This is to prove to you know that our accounts have been closed. Closed meaning na zero na gyud ang iyahang balance at the end. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh. Okay. I hope that you'll have some patience here. Okay. 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 Happened. Okay. So as you can see guys here, no? From the withdrawals na account, taman kang income and expense sa mga account, kang consulting revenue, interest income, service expense, repairs expense, miscellaneous expense, supplies expense, and depreciation expense, all have been reduced to zero. So meaning, sa imuhang trial balance dayon, ang sulod na lang dayon will actually be your kanang tawag nito, your um, balance sheet account. Okay, so in preparing your trial balance na dayon here, so trial balance, prepare kang trial balance, no? There na lang na part. So in preparing your trial balance, no? Sige, account titles. Okay, and then debit credit. Okay, so ano siya? So trial balance, ay name of the company. Ah, name of the company. And the name of the statement, so trial post-closing, trial balance, meaning human na ni sa imuhang, katong ganihan, di ba kay unadjusted trial balance naman to. Okay, so post-closing trial balance, and then sa imuhang year dayon, December 31, 28. Sorry, December 31, 2018. Okay. So ang again ang nabili na lang diri is ang imuhang naa sa imuhang accounts nga nasa imong balance sheet except adtong kang withdrawals. Okay? Because if withdrawals has been reduced to zero pod siya. So 12, 13. Okay. So the amounts here is so cash debit nga 45, accounts receivable, debit nga 156, notes receivable, debit nga 360, interest receivable, debit nga 30, office supplies, debit nga 21, land, debit nga 300, building, debit ka nga 1590, accumulated depreciation, credit ka nga 292, equipment, debit nga to 150, credit depreciation ng equipment, credit nga 735, accounts payable, credit nga 213, unearned consultation revenue, credit nga 300, salaries payable, credit nga 14, and your adjusted capital and 3098 credit. Okay, so outpage border. Oh, so out. I-add na to tanan para makita nato kung equal ba gyapon. So 4652, 4652. Okay. So guys, no, I will show you nga you don't need to prepare this one to know the kanang post-closing or to prepare the post-closing trial balance. So after your financial statements, no, for your financial statements, so you go here, atong i-paste dire si kuan, ato ang post-closing trial balance. Let's just kanang lift this up. Wait lang. Wait lang muna. Cancel, cancel. Balik-balik. Control Z. Okay. Okay. Mission masugot. Here. Ato lang nini kuan. Just this. Okay. So, ayan. Let's lift this up, no? Okay. So, ayan. So, as you can see, guys, no? It's simply just a copy of your balance sheet. So, cash, accounts receivable. Let me reduce it for a bit para kuan maklaro, no? So, cash, accounts receivable, notes receivable, interest receivable, office supplies, your land, and then your mhm, tingnan ko ano isa para makitaan. Okay. Your land, your building, accumulated depreciation, your equipment, accumulated depreciation, and then your accounts payable, your unearned consulting revenues, your salaries payable, and your, what do you call this one? Adjusted nga, doon riyan capital. Aside from that, you can prepare your kanang your post-closing trial balance through the use of your worksheet. Kung saan man siya, no? So how do we do that, sir? Okay. So we can do that by, sige, let's transfer our balance sheet here muna. So atong balance sheet, no? Let's transfer it here sa ato ang kuan. And then para naatay space for our post-closing trial balance. Okay, so let's adjust this a bit para maigo siya. Magdako na kayo ni Dre. Okay. Ay, sorry. Magdako kayo. Okay. Okay, so same head debit to credit. So you simply have to kanang tawag ni is kay sige dali lang magdugang pagyutag isa nata diri outpatient center. Closing entries. Closing entries. Okay, debit credit. Maka-prepare na rin ka here. So if you transfer your closing entries here, no? So again, ang iyahang debits, iyahang i-credit. So mabutang tag-credit there is for um tariff expense, repairs expense, miscellaneous supplies and depreciation, and ang iyahang debit, ang iyahang credit, iyang i-debit. Okay, so same here. And then, i-transfer dayon our naka-debit man si withdrawals ato siyang himuong credit dayon. Ay buhat ta og iyang credit nga entry para ma-zero ang iyahang account. And then dito din sa ato ang kuan dayon, ang ato dayong i-credit diri sa ato ang closing entries is pwede nimo nga i-sum ay bukan na siya kanang ang sum sa imong credits minusan nimo sa sum eh, ang sum sa imong debits minusan nimo sa sum sa imong credits, no? Na siya ang madugang dito nga credits sa imong Dondriano capital. Okay. So, same as usual, copy ka here, copy ka tanan. Wala naman siya lain nga gibutang sa iyaha. Now, for our Dondriano capital, no? So, na-credit sa una, gidungagan og isa pa ka credit. Okay? Ang ato ang withdrawals, ang iyahang debit gibuhinan og isa ka credit, 0. Same ang mahitabo diri sa ato ang revenue, no? Ang iyahang credit gibuhinan og debit. Same sa interest income. And then same diri kang salaries, iyahang debit gibuhinan og credit. So ma-zero siya. Okay? So, okay. So, ang mahitabo dayon is this one. Pag-abot diri, okay? So, balance lang yapon siya. And then, this will na dayon form part of your post-closing trial balance. So, meaning, ang sulod sa imong post-closing trial balance is your balance sheet accounts siya gyud. Okay? Kay withdrawal withdrawals is not part of your balance sheet accounts man. It's part of your statement of equity accounts. So, balance sheet accounts lang gyud ang naa sa post-closing trial balance. So with that, no, we're done discussing your chapter 6, no? I hope that you learned something from this. And this is a very long video, so I will try to kanang chop this siguro kay para mura siya og I'll upload this nga bahin-bahin. So if you're seeing this, it may be a possible it's possible no nga I'm tawag nito I'm uploading this as a one whole document, or if not basi akong putol-putulon, depende na lang siguro no. So with that no, I hope na you have learned something from this video. Also, kanang if you have clarifications, do not hesitate to contact me. I'll be available. And I hope that you will be able to answer your assignments and exams after this. So, ayan. So, have a great day.